Enjoying the show? You can help others find it and enjoy it too by giving us a 5-star rating or review. If you feel like reaching out to us with a question or comment, you can send us an email at mywifetherd@gmail.com. And don't forget to visit our website at mywifethedietitian.com, as well as our social media pages. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Enjoy the show. It's Rob and Sandra from My Wife the Dietitian, and this is Nutrition Nuggets.
Rob, have you ever made a do-it-yourself yogurt drink?
Never. I don't even know what that means.
Oh, really?
Well, maybe. I don't know. What is that? What does that mean?
It's just yogurt and some sort of milk blended together or even just shaken up together. Or you can also add other things. So that's what I want to talk about today, because it is a way you can customize the drink. You can customize the nutrition of the drink. You can have more control over the ingredients, like anything homemade. You could save money and have less recycle waste.
Those are all good things.
Yeah. And you remember when the kids were young, we used to have like the yogurt drinks a lot, like the Yop and the other little yogurt drinks.
Yeah.
Which are handy, I know, for like the
lunches and stuff. Yeah.
But you can make your own. Have you ever tried that?
I've never done that. Well, I don't know. I've probably done some form of it.
I don't know if you have.
Okay. I'll hold you to it. I have never made a yogurt smoothie thing. It's not a smoothie. Well, it's kind of like a smoothie. It's a homemade yogurt, DIY yogurt drink. That's what you're calling it.
If it pours like milk, it's too thin. But if you need a spoon to eat it, it's more like a smoothie. So you want something like in between, that like Goldilocks, like just the sweet spot.
There's actually like rules for this.
Well,
this is like
I'm just thinking, I mean, if you think of a yogurt drink, what's the consistency of it?
Well, yeah, it's kind of like thicker than water.
Thicker than water, thicker than milk.
Yes, thicker than milk.
And when you make a smoothie that you have to eat with a spoon, that's too thick, right?
Sure. Okay. So why would someone choose to make a yogurt drink?
Well, why do people drink or use yogurt drinks? Like, why do you buy them?
Well, that's what I was going to say is we bought them to put in our kids' lunches. So this sounds like something you do at home.
Mm-hmm. Or you can make it at home and then put it into a mason jar and they could take it to school.
I guess it makes your yogurt like drinkable.
Exactly. It's awesome.
I always liked those things because it was kind of like, I like yogurt, and this was kind of like yogurt on the go because you could drink it.
Exactly. Yeah. And there's lots of different flavors and like you can play with the ingredients. Like what I did today was we had plain Greek yogurt. Mm-hmm. So that tends to be thicker, right, than the other type of yogurt. Mm-hmm. But anyways, it was plain Greek yogurt. And then we had some chocolate soy milk, like the Silk.
Right. Okay.
And it's dark chocolate, which is so
yummy.
Good. So I put that in a cup in a mason jar and then I put the yogurt in first and then I put some of the soy milk and put the lid on and shook it up. And it was an instant yogurt drink.
And it's a good, protein. I'm thinking that'd be a ton of protein in that.
There's protein, there's calcium, there's probiotics, so great for your gut health. Oh, absolutely. Any reason that you would have yogurt, like any nutritional reason, is going to be helpful with this yogurt drink.
It's also kind of like amping up your glass of milk too.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, it totally is. It's similar consistency as kefir. Have you ever had that?
I have, but I don't remember what it was like. But yeah, it was thicker, actually. I do remember. It was kind of like a yogurt drink.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit thicker and more sour. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing with homemade or do-it-yourself. I mean, you can get creative, right? You can kind of have your own ingredients. So you could do like plain Greek yogurt with some sort of milk. Mm-hmm. It could be like cow's milk, it could be, whatever fat level that you use, like skim, 1%, 2%, whole, whatever type you use, depending on your goals for your health.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe some sweetener like honey, just a little bit of honey, and you could put fruit in that. So if it's, and you could put it in the blender. So you could do it like kind of like a smoothie, but it's more like less ingredients in a smoothie.
Yeah, it's like a yogurt smoothie.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I mean, the yogurt drink is just drinkable yogurt pretty much, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but there's so many different options in terms of ingredients. Like you could do like strawberry banana, or you could do like a mixed berry. You could do a mango pineapple, peach and raspberry.
With your own fruit, right?
Yeah, with your own like frozen fruit.
Right, I see.
Yeah, and also you can add a little bit of like ground flaxseed or chia pudding so that you're getting a little bit of that soluble fiber and all those great benefits that we've talked about recently with the chia. Didn't we do one on chia recently?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. So that, yeah, we'll link that in the show notes. Plus all of the episodes we've done on different yogurts and smoothies. So we did recently Nutrition Nuggets 151, Greek versus regular yogurt.
Right.
So that's a good one to listen to in terms of what's the difference and, what the different qualities of the different yogurts are.
Mm-hmm.
And you could make a yogurt drink from the Greek yogurt, like the thicker one.
Right.
Or with the Icelandic yogurt or like the regular type yogurt that's a bit thinner.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to be the liquid. So if you're putting milk into the yogurt to make a yogurt drink, you're going to probably add more milk if it's the Greek yogurt that you're using.
The Greek yogurt has more protein, though, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's strained more, so it's thicker.
Right, I see.
Also, we did one on Nutrition Nuggets. I think it was 41, how to buy yogurt. So the different things to look at on the nutrition facts label.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of different options. And yeah, like you said, on the nutrition label, there is a lot of differences between them.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
Well, I was explaining to someone today, a client, that, typically has like a 10% milk fat flavored Greek yogurt.
Wow.
And
that'd be delicious, but not ideal for some people, right?
Not ideal if you have high cholesterol, you're trying to reduce your saturated fat intake, because with yogurt, that's saturated fat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you get saturated fat from animal products and from dairy.
Right.
So if you're going to use a full fat yogurt, that's a lot of saturated fat in that, right?
Totally.
Yeah. So that's one thing to look at is the percent milk fat on the yogurt, and aim for the 2% or less in terms of if you're trying to reduce your amount of saturated fat that you're drinking or eating in the day.
Yeah, exactly.
So we explain it way more. It's kind of like a grocery tour in Nutrition Nuggets 41, like what to look for and how to look at that nutrition facts label.
Yeah.
Also, we did one on smoothies, Nutrition Nuggets 18. We talked all about smoothies and like what to add to the blender. But, you could just make your own yogurt drink and make it just as simple. I mean, smoothies are great too. So you definitely add that to your repertoire of different breakfasts or snacks or post-workout meal.
Mm-hmm.
However you use your smoothies, that's great. But a yogurt drink can be super easy. Like it just yogurt and milk.
Yeah, stir it up or shake it or however it works.
Yeah, it was so good. And it's just like a great snack, right?
Yeah, well, it's filling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got some substance to it and a little bit of flavor with the right ingredients. And yeah, you got yourself a pretty hearty beverage.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're finding, like if you use plain yogurt, which I do suggest because it's just got way less sugar, like added sugars,
Mm-hmm.
it will be probably very tangy. So you might want to add a little bit of sweetener or, like some honey or vanilla or maple syrup
Mm-hmm.
Or in the case like what I made today with the Greek plain yogurt with the
chocolate soy milk.
Exactly.
Or almond milk or whatever their milk alternative option is.
Oh, this one is almond. You're right.
It is.
So that's interesting because almond milk has so much less protein than soy.
It does.
It's got 1 gram of protein in a cup.
You thought that was soy milk when you bought it, though, didn't you?
I did. Darn it. Yeah.
Yeah. That brand just started making almond milk.
Oh,
that's why.
Okay.
Because they always used to make, I think, well, maybe not. I don't know. I'm just confused, maybe.
Well, that's interesting. So this is a whole nother episode, but there is soy milk in front of me here and the almond milk. And the soy milk has 1 gram of sugar per cup. And the almond milk, that's the dark chocolate, has 14 grams of sugar per cup.
Well, that's because it's flavored, right?
Yeah, exactly. The other one's unsweetened. So yeah, it's worthwhile to look at those nutrition facts label. And you always start with the serving size. So with these ones, they're different brands, different companies, and they're actually different, one's almond milk, one's soy milk.
Mm-hmm.
But the serving size is really key to compare, because if you're comparing one that's like half a cup per serving versus 1 cup, the numbers are all skewed, right?
That's why we take math in school.
Exactly.
Right? When your kids are in grade 5 and they're like, why do we have to do this? So you tell them so they can understand the nutrition facts label when they're older.
Well, I think a lot of adults need to still understand that. It's hard.
I know, right? It is hard.
Yeah. We also did an episode on plant Gurts. So episode 21. Do you remember?
I do. Yeah. The Gurts.
So they're yogurts, but they're made with a plant-based milk alternative. So it's not from cow's milk, but a dairy-free. So that's the other option with do-it-yourself yogurt. You can definitely use a plant-based alternative like coconut yogurt or whatever type of yogurt that you buy, and then add a plant-based milk to it, or use it like a smoothie, like put it in a blender and mix it all up.
There you go. Options galore.
Options galore.
If you come up with something amazing, let us know. Love hearing your ideas and your successes in the kitchen.
Thank you.
Yeah, we hear about yours all the time. I'm talking to the listeners now.
Well, you were talking to me.
I know. I was looking right at you. It's very confusing when we talk on this podcast sometimes, because sometimes we talk to each other and other times we talk to you, the listener.
We're always talking to the listener like you're a fly on the wall as we're talking. But sometimes, you're talking to me and you start saying my name. So it's kind of like,
I know.
Are you talking to me? Or no,
I know it's confusing, right? And I'll be looking right at you, but I'm talking to someone else.
And then sometimes we don't actually see each other when we're doing this, because with a guest episode, we're not actually in the same room when we're interviewing a guest. So
lots of fun, though.
Where'd you go?
I dropped my ring on the floor. I had to find it. I disappeared. Sandra's like, what are you doing over there?
All right. Well, I hope people can make some do-it-yourself yogurt drinks. Enjoy.
I hope so. Yeah, thanks for sharing that tip. If you want more great tips, check out our website. It's mywifethedietitian.com. You can also email us your questions, your comments, your ideas, your yogurt drink ideas. That's all most welcome. Our email is mywifetherd@gmail.com. You can also sign up for our newsletter while you're on the website. There's a link for that. It's a great free weekly newsletter. We have lots of great ideas in there, tips, recipes, all sorts of different resources. So make sure you track that down. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Feel free to reach out to us there as well. And if you're liking the show, let us know. We love hearing your comments, your ideas, all that stuff. It's super helpful for us. And if you're liking the show, I bet your friends would too. So be sure to share with them. So that is it for this episode. That is it for this week. We will be back next week with another full episode. So until then, have a fantastic week. Thanks for joining us today on My Wife the Dietitian. If you like what you heard, don't be shy. Leave us a comment or review, and be sure to share our podcast with your friends. If you'd like to hear more, hit that subscribe button. You can also follow us on our social media pages for updates, episode trailers, and other odds and ends. For more info and links on what we discussed on today's episode, check the show notes. We'll be back next week with another informative and fun-filled episode.